Hi guys, it's me Annie and I'm back with another video. Welcome to Annie's Creations. Today I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to show you how to cook the easiest thing in the Instant Pot or multi-cooker. I'm going to use some veggie scraps today to make this recipe. So what am I making? I will be making some vegetable broth using my scrap vegetables that I saved over the week, and I put it in the freezer, and now I'm ready to make some vegetable stock. And it is so simple and easy. Let me show you how. For this recipe, I'm going to be using some frozen vegetable scraps that I gathered over the week. I even added some apple as well, just for a bit of sweetness. You need some onion pieces, some celery, some carrot pieces, and somewhere in here I've got some garlic that's past its prime, so that's going in there as well. So I'm going to dump all of these vegetable scraps into my multi-cooker. I also got some carrot peels in here as well. I even leave the onion skins on. These are carrot peels. It's all frozen into a ball, but that's fine. That will work just perfectly. So now that I've got all my vegetable scraps inside the pot, I'm going to add some herbs that I picked from the garden. These are fresh herbs. You can use dried herbs as well. I will show you soon. I've got some bay leaves in here. I've also got some thyme and some peppercorns and a teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to add all of this in with the vegetables. The peppercorns I used about a tablespoon's worth. The salt is just about a teaspoon's worth, and I used a teaspoon of dried thyme as well. And just a few bay leaves. Because my bay leaves are really small, I added about 4. For this recipe, I'm going to be adding about 8 cups of water, just so that it covers all the vegetables, and then we will start the cooking process. Now that my vegetables together with the seasonings is covered in water, I'm going to put the lid on. Lock your lid. Make sure you set the valve on sealing, not on venting, because you want this pot to come to pressure. So now the lid is locked and the valve is on sealing. I'm ready to start cooking. You are going to press the pressure cook button, and then you are going to cook this for 30 minutes in total, and then after the 30 minutes of cooking time is over, you will let it naturally release, and then you can open the lid. So now it's set pressure cook on high setting for 30 minutes. I'll press the start button. Now the pot will heat up and come to pressure, and then it will start counting down from 30 minutes. So I let it to natural release, and now it's been about 46 minutes, and I'm just going to check if there's any steam left before I can open the lid. I'm putting the knob from sealing to venting, and you can see there's no steam coming out, so that means it's safe to open the lid. I turn the lid to unlock. Now it's safe to remove the lid. And this is our beautiful vegetable broth. Now I just need to strain off all the bits and pieces, so we're left with only the liquid. For this, I'll be using this spoon that's kind of like a sieve, and I can just lift all the vegetables out and place it inside my bowl. You can see these are ready. I can just discard them now. They're all used up. Now I'm just going to lift the pot out of the multi-cooker, and this will make it easier for me to pour the liquid out. By using a finer strainer or a sieve on top of my measuring jug, I'm going to pour the rest of the liquid out and make sure all of the bits and pieces stay behind. I just want the liquid. There was still quite a bit of pieces left, and now it's out of the liquid, and I'm left with only the clear liquid and not the debris. So this is pure vegetable stock, ready to be used. But what I'm going to do is I will be measuring it off and freezing it for later use. So now I have 8 cups of vegetable broth, beautiful and golden. I'm just going to let it cool down a bit, and then I will transfer it into my little containers for freezing. These containers hold about 2 cups each, so I can easily freeze 8 cups of vegetable broth. And then once frozen, I will transfer it into a Ziploc bag to make it easier to store, and it will take up less space. So now I've filled 4 of these little broth containers. They each contain 2 cups of vegetable broth, and I'll be placing that in my freezer. Making vegetable broth this way saves you money because you're using your own vegetable scraps and you can control what goes into your veggie broth. You don't need to read the list of ingredients because you know what's in it, and you put only the healthy stuff that you want, none of the chemicals that you don't need. So try and make your own veggie broth. It's really good for you and it's good for your pocket as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video today, and that's all I've got for you today, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.